Hi guys, I'm Priyanshi and I'm a CA Finance student. I'm also currently working. Today I'm going to talk about a decision that even I had to make when I was taking commerce. So I'm someone who loves numbers, which is why I went ahead and took math, and I was pretty good at it in 9th and 10th at least. So I thought that I should take math. But a few months into 11th grade, I started second guessing my decision and I was wondering if it was the right thing for me. And then I started contemplating whether I should switch my subject or continue with math. Now, this is why I thought of doing this video. So for science students, it's pretty much a clear decision. If they are sure about going into medical, then they don't really need math. But if they want to go to other fields, they mostly need math, and especially if they plan to do engineering. But for commerce students, there's a lot of confusion about whether you should take math or not. And the reason why it's such a big topic is because it's a huge commitment. So I thought I'd start off with talking about the pros of taking math, and then I'm going to talk about the benefits of not taking math. So I'm just going to go with the benefits, and you can decide based on what's right for you. So the first benefit of taking up math is that it helps you build an aptitude for the subject. Now, the reason why this is important is because math is tested in all forms, in different forms throughout your journey. So, if I have to give you an example, if you apply to a college, most colleges have a quantitative aptitude section in their entrance exams, and not just those, even nationwide entrance exams like CAT for MBA or even CA Foundation for CA students also has math. And another thing is that even when you apply for jobs, especially at the entry level or at the graduate level, basically, you do have a quantitative aptitude section. So it helps you to build an aptitude for the subject. Now, I'm not saying that what you learned in what you're learning in 11th, 12th or what you learned in 11th, 12th is going to be directly tested, but it just helps you build an aptitude when you have done more complex things. So the second point would be that it helps you get rid of the fear of numbers. Now, I've seen a lot of people struggle with this. What happens is they don't take math because they don't like math, or they did not like math in 9th and 10th. And the decision is mostly based off that for a lot of people. So when they don't like math, what happens is they start to build a fear against numbers, and that starts affecting other areas or other subjects which include numbers. Now, as you all know, accountancy is a subject that has a lot of numbers. So sometimes the fear of numbers, which actually comes from math, can be taken and it can be put in other subjects, which really affects other subjects, which is why the benefit would be that you don't have a fear of numbers when you take math in 11th, 12th. Now, the third thing would be that a few colleges, especially if you're doing economics, require you to have a background in math, which means that they make it compulsory for you to take math in 11th, 12th, and that is one of the initial criteria of getting into that college. Now, this is not applicable to all colleges and all courses. This is applicable only to certain colleges and certain courses. One such example that comes to my mind is economics. A lot of colleges make it compulsory for you to take math if you want to pursue BA economics. So my advice would be that if you're somebody who wants to pursue economics, then you should take up math, because that's a requirement. Without that, you can't even apply to the college. But before taking that decision, you can always look up which colleges have that requirement. And so let's say college X is a college that requires you to take math with economics, but it's not a college you're interested in, then you're good to go. But if college Y requires math with economics and you want to get into that college, then you definitely will need to take math for economics. So before deciding whether or not you have to take math, and if this is the reason, if economics is the reason, then do look up a little bit and research which colleges require that, and then based on your preferences, you can make your decision. So now I'll move on to the benefits of not taking math. Now, most of the benefits of not taking math revolve around saving a lot of time, and because you save a lot of time, you end up doing a lot of other things. So the first thing would definitely be that you save a lot of time, because math is a subject which requires a lot of attention, requires a lot of practice, and it definitely takes up a lot of time, and I think all math students relate with me on this. And the second thing would be that you get to concentrate more on your other subjects, which are accounts and economics mainly, because these subjects help you more in your future courses, and it is more applicable to commerce students. So definitely you get more time to spend on accounts and economics. And accounts is a subject where a lot of people find it a little difficult because it is only introduced in 11th, 12th, and there's a lot to cover in just those 2 years. So it definitely gives you more time to concentrate on accounts. The third thing would be that there's less pressure during exam time. So I've seen a lot of students who have account and math exams back to back, and then there's just too much pressure around it. I'm not saying that the other subjects are easy, but the pressure for math and accounts is just totally different. Like, share, comment, share it with all your friends out there who have either taken math currently or have taken it before or are planning to take it, because I'm pretty sure there are some of the things that I said which every math student would relate to. And this is solely because I've been a math student myself. I've seen a lot of people have strong feelings about math, so either they hate math or they love math. And that's why I thought that I should do this video, so that it can help people decide whether or not they have to take math for commerce. So please do share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for watching.